Okay, so welcome to this stream. This is purely just to test Cat Loco, so it's going to be a relatively short one. There'll be a more detailed video and unboxing coming on the channel soon. If you're not familiar with what Cat Loco is, you can see I have this rather lovely crotch sensor in my crotchal area, along with a sensor on both of my ankles, and this is communicating back to a little box connected to the PC where VR is running. So I've loaded up No Man's Sky VR. Basically any game should support Cat Loco if it has some kind of locomotion feature in there. So I'm currently next to my ship, and normally I would use a teleport function to kind of teleport around, but what we're going to just do is try just walking and see what happens. So we are moving with the power of my own motion. So it's probably going to get quite tiring, and I'm not quite sure if I change speed, do I go faster? Not so much. So just a nice steady pace as you kind of go along through the grass. One thing I'm quite excited for with this is I normally get a bit of motion sickness in some of these games, so it's quite cool to be able to walk and have it work. I can just imagine getting properly tired playing VR now though. Okay, so let's see if what else works in this. So my understanding is I think it's going to be different based on the game configuration, but you should be able to strafe as well by putting your just legs out to the left or to the right. That doesn't seem to be working in this game, as well as have a sort of pivot if you just move your ankles. Okay, that doesn't seem to work in this game either. You can also put your foot back in some games. So it seems like it was going to have a bit of experimenting with to see how this game configuration works with different games. To set it up, basically, Cat VR have done some configurations to some games already like this game. So I'm sure if you go into the configuration settings, it will give you some options to do configurations there. But aside from that, you can create your own configurations for different games. So like Half-Life Alyx is a game that I want to try, and yeah, a few other games. So let's just see how does this work. So if I just, how do I change direction? Okay, so this kind of works. So it's as if you're in real life, except for you're just walking on the spot. And probably not best to play these games when you're pissed now, as you will be falling over and hurting yourself. But yeah, I can imagine building up quite a sweat if you're going to walk around these planets. Let's just go over this way, into the bush. I think I can still use my 90-degree motion with my thumbstick. Yep, I can. So I'm trying to remember where my ship's over there. Bad things. I can't remember how to use a gun. It's been a while since I played this game. Let's walk back over to the ship. Let's go there. You can hear my display cabinets rattling as I wander through the wilderness in No Man's Sky VR. So not quite sure how well it's coming across in the stream, but it's working well. I can obviously see my Guardian a little bit because the play space is quite small. But yeah, it seems to work pretty well. I think you probably want to wear some comfy shoes when you start playing VR from now on. But yep, I think I'm gonna see if I can get this to work with Half-Life Alyx, and then spend some time playing that this evening. I'll just get my way back into actually, let's go and walk inside this building and just turn around a little bit. Yeah, over here, this building, have a little look in there. Better simulate what it'd be like if we were actually walking around in this game for real. This is where I get a bit of motion sick. Oh, okay, that feels weird. Oh, we're going in. Yeah, okay, this is pretty cool. It just feels like it feels more and more like a holodeck. This is pretty awesome. Down there. Oh, yeah, that is the only bit that makes you feel a bit weird. You feel like you probably should feel different different grades in the terrain, but you don't. That's fine. Not sure I'm going to try and jump things. That'd probably be a bad idea. So I'll just get back to the ship and then we'll end this little stream test. But it works, and I got it working pretty easily. The box was a little bit glitchy to start with, but I think that was more of a kind of making sure the add-on was all enabled properly in Steam. But yes, Cat Loco, awesome calorie burning fun for your VR experience. I think it works with the Vive and Oculus, and there's an add-on coming for PSVR as well. So hope that helped. That was a little sample of Cat Loco VR. Woo!